What is going on, everybody? We are going to try a new series. This is going to be a series that breaks down teams throughout the NFL, their last season, and how they're going to look moving forward, what they did in the draft, if they made trades, and we are going to discuss them. Now, it's going to take some time throughout the summer and bring us right to football, which is beautiful and what we want, because we know we're coming through those dreadful months where we're just urgent and we're just scratching and itching because we want football. Now, I'm not going to start with the Eagles because I've been through the Eagles season where they win the Super Bowl and whatnot, so I will start with the NFC East. We're going to go with the New York Giants today. Before we begin, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, comment down below. I want to know what you think of this series, if this is something you are interested in seeing throughout the summer. So, the Giants obviously did not have their best season last year. They go 3-13. They finished last in the NFC East. You have Ben McAdoo, one of the worst signings ever. I mean, the Giants are very unhappy with that signing. Let's be real. He was actually also thinking about going to the Eagles, which is kind of funny. Thank God we did not pick him up, but he's already out of there. That was the worst head coaching situation I've ever seen in the NFL. I swear to God, that was so bad. That was so bad. So, you know, they lose their first 5 games. They lose to the Cowboys, Lions, Eagles, and that Eagles win was that 60-plus yarder by Jake Elliott to give the boys the W. Let's go. Let's go. They lose to the Buccaneers, the Chargers, and then they finally, in Week 6, get their first win against the Denver Broncos, but they just stunk. It was that kind of year for them where Odell was freaking out and Eli, and it was just really bad. It was a bad culture involved, and it's just not what you wanted to see from a franchise like the New York Giants. So, moving forward here, what they did in the draft was remarkable to an extent. I love the pickup of Saquon Barkley. He's a beast. He's a stud. He's all over Twitter with the size of his hamstrings and legs. They're literally like rocks. It's unbelievable. But one thing I am questioning is, what are they going to do with the quarterback situation? It's pretty obvious that Eli Manning is getting up there in age, right? I mean, they're getting up there in age. What's going to happen? What is going to happen? They need to be ready for when his time is over. And that's concerning to me. That is absolutely 100% concerning to me because he's old. He's been there before, don't get me wrong, veteran, all that, but he's slow. And well, what do you got, Geno Smith back there? I mean, he actually had an opportunity to start last year, which is kind of comical to me, but I don't know. I love the threat that Barkley has to offer, and you still have Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham coming out there, being legitimately healthy this season, which is obviously going to be huge. They hire Pat Shurmur. He's going to be a key piece to their success. I think that is a huge pickup for that position. I mean, you're going from Ben McAdoo to Pat Shurmur, who's somebody who has been around the league, understands. He's even been a little bit around the same division. So does he know how the Eagles work and other teams work in this division? He's been around. So he knows it. And he had a time in Minnesota last year. These are winning caliber squads that he's been a part of. So that's a huge pickup. But it comes down to me with the quarterback situation. Is it going to be the same? They pick up the left tackle, right? They make a move and sign a big-time left tackle from the New England Patriots. They need to build that line. That line was atrocious. And to build that line with a back like Barkley, it's going to be tremendous. It is. I just don't know if Eli Manning still has it. I mean, he's got the IQ. He's been around the league, but are you scared of him? If he's backing up in the pocket, are you scared of what Eli Manning has to offer for this team? I'm not. I'm not worried that the Eagles won't be able to get there. It's funny because you do think of their wide receiver core, and it's like, okay, they should have some threat offensively. But I just don't know if they will. I don't know if they will. But I think they're moving along the right way. It's hard to disagree with that one. They get the new head coach. They get a dynamic back. But we know backs are easy to come in this league. People only get running backs for a certain amount of years and then they're done because they can't take the load. Barkley's obviously one of a kind, different, and like I said, building on this squad, they get a left tackle and they start to rebuild this line a little bit. So obviously, they're making the right moves to move forward from last season. Do I think that they're going to be able to win the division? I'm going to go with no, although the NFC East hasn't had a back-to-back champion in quite some time, but I think they're going to be better than the Redskins and potentially the Cowboys. That's my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you agree with me with these Giants, what you think moving forward about this squad. Let me know if you enjoy this series that I'll be doing. I'll be throwing out episodes here and there throughout the summer. I mean, I'm going to break down each team in the league, and it's going to build us up to the NFL season. I would love to do this. Let me know what your thoughts. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time.